Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Kristi, and if you're new here, thanks for clicking on this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so what are we doing here? Well, I think this is going to have to be a two-part, maybe even a three-part video, just because I am baking a lot for my daughter's birthday party. And so right now what I'm going to be making are some cupcakes. So I'm just following the directions on the back of the box. And for these particular cupcakes, I'm using white cake mix. So I'm only going to be using the egg whites. And it's 4 egg whites for this mix. I'm just using the Walmart brand of cake mix. I don't think I'll be using it again because it was a little dry. So if I could recommend another brand, I would, but I try different brands all the time. So I think next time I'll pay more attention to which one I use and prefer. But if you have any suggestions for just a cake box brand, leave it down below. I'm really interested to see what some of your opinions are. So my daughter turned 4 and she just wanted a very bright, colorful birthday party. Not really any theme in particular. She just likes really bright colors. Pink and purple are definitely her favorite. So I picked the brightest cake containers, like cupcake containers that I could find. And I'm so glad that they actually stayed very bright even after baking. Sometimes they can lose the color and they become more transparent, but these really didn't, so they're definitely worth it. I believe I got them at Walmart as well. I've already made one batch of cupcakes, and now I'm just making a second batch. I'm having a small party at a place called Pump It Up, which is a bouncy place. It has like the bouncy houses, and there's like a couple different rooms. It's really a lot of fun.
I think right now we're pretty okay. Yeah, perfect. Oh, second batch of cupcakes done. More George. See, if you push it in like that.
Now that it's spring, there are all these wonderful spring colors, especially because Easter is around the corner. So I was able to pick up this food coloring pack, and it had the spring colors that I really wanted. It had all the colors I was really looking for aside from blue, but that's okay. These worked perfectly for what I needed. So what kind of cupcakes am I making here? Well, if you can already tell, I'm making rainbow cupcakes. Now you can definitely make your frosting blue, but because my daughter's favorite colors are purple and pink, I wanted to make it a purple color. In total, I had 24 cupcakes. So I was trying to figure out how I was going to transfer all of these cupcakes to the Pump It Up place. And I found some really great boxes at Walmart. I really had no idea that Walmart had stuff like that. I mean, I guess I'm not surprised that they do, but I was surprised at the amount of stuff, like the options that they had. They had really great options. I was able to find a pack of 2 containers for these cupcakes, so it was able to hold all 24. So it was like one container of 12 cupcakes and another container of 12 cupcakes. And they had lids that were see-through. How cool is that? So they were great. If you're looking for something like that, I would definitely go there and check out like the party supply stuff. That's where it'll be at, down those aisles where there's like all the party stuff, and even like they have melting chocolates. That's where I got my melting chocolates at. Now, because I had already spent so much on all of the materials for my baby's party, I didn't want to buy another thing, so I didn't buy a piping bag and I didn't buy piping tips. So I'm just using a good old-fashioned plastic bag a Ziploc bag, and I just stuffed the frosting in there and cut the tip with some scissors, and there you go. And I did get a little frustrated doing it this way because I kind of cut the bag wrong. I should have did a better job, but it's okay. It worked out, and next time I'll just take my time a little bit. But you live and you learn. So, and you just got to trust the process. The type of frosting that I'm using is just some vanilla frosting. You can use, again, whatever you like. If you like a cream cheese frosting, you can definitely use that. I might have, honestly, if you have like a thicker frosting, I would probably use that because it would be easier to pipe with, and also it would end up staying in place. It was a little bit warmer this day, so I noticed that when we had got to the actual bouncy house place, the frosting had warmed up a little bit and slid around on the cupcakes just a bit. So I was like, oh no, they're gonna fall apart. Thankfully they didn't, but if I could give any tips, I would maybe use a stiffer frosting for the clouds. Oh, and if you haven't already noticed, that's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to make some clouds because we're making rainbows, remember? It wasn't until I got to about this cupcake where they started to look more like clouds. So don't be so hard on yourself if they don't come out perfect. I'm always hard on myself about stuff, but when I brought them to the party, my fellow moms were like, oh my gosh, the kids aren't even going to care. They're so adorable. And you know what? They're right. Now, this is the most fun part. First, I started with a whole strip, but I realized that it was starting to sag in the middle, and it was also starting to push the frosting off. And I worked so hard on those on that cloud frosting that I wasn't gonna let these push it all off. So I had to cut quite a bit of the rainbow strip off, and it just fit right on top of those clouds perfectly. Look at how adorable they are. See, they came out looking just like rainbows.
Rainbows? Yeah, don't touch them, okay? Pretty. These are for you.
Can I eat them?
You can.
She's so excited now. She's really impressed.
My daughter was so excited. She was home the whole time I was making these and up to all this. So it was really fun to see how excited she got as the day went on because her party was that day. So we were heading to the bouncy house soon. All I had to do was finish up all of her little treats. I hope that you try these little rainbow cupcakes. I mean, you don't even have to make them for a birthday. You can just do them just because. And whoever you make them for will be so impressed that you made them. Because look at how professional they look. They're made with love. That's what's most important, right? Thanks for watching.